Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to sort of unpack the flood of information that hits us every day. It feels like reality itself can just shift, right? Especially now.
It really can. The lines are blurring incredibly fast between what's real and what's just made to look real.
Totally. And today, we're tackling something urgent. Viral lies, actual engineering marvels, and why knowing your way around digital media is just so crucial now. Our mission.
To cut through the noise, basically, we've got this stack of info on a wild case of misinformation and the tech behind it, and we want to pull out what you really need to know.
It's all about finding the truth, especially with AI changing the game.
Exactly.
So let's set the scene. This all kind of exploded back in May 2025. Remember that video? The one showing a glass bridge collapsing in China?
Oh, yeah, it was everywhere. Went completely viral.
I mean, insanely viral.
Okay.
Like over 2 million views in just hours. TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. And people freaked out. Fear, anger.
That immediate gut reaction, that's exactly what these things are designed for, right? Hit you fast, hit you hard before you even think.
But then, a few days later, the truth hits. The whole thing. A fake. A really sophisticated AI-generated fake.
Nothing real about it, just pixels and algorithms designed to fool us.
Which leads to the big question for everyone listening, for you. How many of us, honestly, would hit pause and check before sharing something that shocking?
It's tough. That pause. It's getting harder to take it when everything moves so fast. It shows where we're vulnerable.
Yeah, that speed really gets us. So today, we're going to unpack this. How do you even spot these fakes? What's the real story with China's bridges? Because it's pretty impressive, actually.
And we'll look at some mind-blowing future projects, too.
Right. And finally, what skills do you need? Because this AI media thing, it's powerful, but wow, it cuts both ways.
It's about getting the right tools, yeah. Knowing how to see clearly in this new landscape.
Okay, so let's go back to that fade video. May 2025, the collapsing bridge. It looked so real, didn't it? The cracks spreading, the sounds.
It really did. Our sources tracked it hitting Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook. Just boom. 2 million views almost instantly. And the reaction was just raw emotion. People were scared, outraged.
Classic misinformation playbook, really. Hit hard, spread fast.
And we found out later it wasn't just like a clumsy edit.
Yeah.
It was a full-on AI fabrication made to deceive.
A moving image telling a totally false story. Scary stuff.
And the key thing, again, is how fast people shared it. No time for fact-checking.
Yeah.
You see it, you feel it, you share it, you become part of the spread without even realizing.
Making us all vulnerable. That emotional punch just overrides the logical part of the brain, doesn't it?
Completely.
So if they're that good, how can regular people, how can you spot them? Our sources say even the best AI leaves. Well, clues. Digital fingerprints.
Yeah, you can become a bit of a digital detective if you know what to look for. Our documents mention a couple of things in this specific video. First, weird morphing stuff.
Morphing? Like what?
Like people in the video, kind of. Blending into the background unnaturally. An arm might just sort of dissolve or part of someone fades out as they move. It breaks the rules of how things look and move in the real world. Subtle, but it's there.
Huh. So like little glitches in the matrix, almost. Violations of physics within the video itself. What else?
The other big one was vanishing evidence. So after the bridge supposedly collapsed, the glass guardrails just disappeared instantly.
Gone. Like they were never there.
Exactly. Which makes no physical sense, right? Things fall, they shatter, they leave debris, they don't just blink out of existence. These moments where the AI can't quite keep the physics straight, those are big tells.
Okay, so not always huge, obvious mistakes, but these little inconsistencies. If you're looking, and it wasn't just random people noticing this.
No. The Witness Deepfakes Rapid Response Force, these are the experts, basically, a global group fighting this stuff. They used advanced tools, forensic analysis. They confirmed it was synthetic, fake.
Which is great, but like you said, can we expect everyone scrolling their phone to be a forensic analyst?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? How do we bridge that gap?
It really hammers home that we all need to get better at this. Sharpen our digital literacy skills. Look for those fingerprints ourselves. Because the real story, the documented reality, is often way more interesting anyway, like China's actual bridge safety record.
Yeah, the contrast is pretty stark. Our sources emphasize the sheer number. China has over 2,000 glass bridges and walkways.
2,000? I had no idea it was that many.
It's a huge network. And the critical point the fake video ignored, they all meet really strict safety standards. Heavy engineering oversight.
Okay, but with that many, surely there have been some problems. accidents happen, right?
Well, the sources are very specific. Only one significant incident is documented. May 2021, Jilin province. Some glass panels got damaged by freakishly strong winds, but crucially, it wasn't a collapse.
So damage, but the structure held. The safety systems worked.
Exactly. It showed the systems in place could handle even extreme, unexpected stress. Managed, not catastrophic.
And the absolute kicker, the number that just destroys the premise of that viral fake.
Zero. Absolutely zero documented fatal collapses on any of China's glass bridges.
0. Let that sink in. All that global outrage over a complete fiction versus 0 actual fatalities.
It just shows how easily a fake story can take hold, especially if it plays on fears, right? It completely buried the actual facts.
Truth crawls while the lie sprints.
Ew.
Okay, so let's pivot from the fiction to the facts. Let's talk about real engineering. The Zhangjiajie glass bridge sounds incredible.
It really is a masterpiece, designed by Haim Dotan, an Israeli architect. And what's amazing is how it fits into that stunning landscape. It's not just functional, it's beautiful. It works with the nature around it.
And the build quality
Yeah.
must be intense.
Oh, yeah. Over 120 glass panels, but these aren't window panes. They're triple-layer, tempered glass, engineered for serious durability, built to last, built to be safe.
The numbers are pretty wild too, right?
They are. It stretches 430 meters across. That's nearly half a kilometer. And it hangs 300 meters above the canyon floor. Think about that height.
Wow.
And it's designed to hold 800 people at once, plus withstand really extreme weather. This thing is solid. Serious engineering.
And doesn't it have that other feature? The one that screams, "This bridge is incredibly safe."
Yeah. The bungee jump. It boasts the world's highest bungee jump off a bridge, 285 meters.
You don't build the world's highest bungee jump on something you're not 1,000% sure about. Right?
Exactly. It's like the ultimate safety certification, in a way. It shows total confidence in the structure.
Okay, so from amazing things already built, let's look forward. China's ambitions don't seem to stop. This Taiwan Strait Bridge project sounds almost sci-fi.
It's mind-bogglingly ambitious. We're talking a proposed 142-kilometer bridge, high-speed rail, connecting Pingtan in mainland China to Hsinchu in Taiwan.
142 kilometers over water.
Yeah. Our sources call it one of humanity's biggest potential infrastructure projects. Estimated cost around $17.4 billion, maybe 16, 17 years to build, if it happens.
And the engineering challenges must be immense. It's not just long, is it?
Oh, far from it.
Yeah.
The strait is notoriously difficult. You've got major earthquake fault zones on both ends. That requires absolutely revolutionary seismic engineering, completely new ways to build resilience.
So what are they considering? How do you even do that?
Well, they're looking at things like advanced pre-stressed concrete designed to handle massive tension forces, and specific designs like a haunched girder design, which is super strong over long spans. They learned it a lot from building other huge bridges, like the Danyang Kunshan Grand Bridge.
And those artificial islands you mentioned?
Right, those are key. Inspired by projects like Dubai's World Archipelago, they serve two purposes: break up the huge continuous span, providing crucial structural support points in deep water, and create potential spots for tourism or service areas. Very clever multi-purpose design.
Still, it sounds incredibly tough technically.
It is, but honestly, the sources suggest the biggest hurdle isn't the engineering, tough as it is, it's the politics. The tensions across the strait are the main roadblock right now.
Right. So these real projects, Zhangjiajie, the Taiwan Strait Vision, they're built on science, facts, incredible human effort. Which brings us back, doesn't it? Back to that fake bridge collapse and the whole AI media issue. It's a massive wake-up call.
It really is. If we can't tell the difference between real engineering marvels and AI-generated fiction, well, we're easily manipulated, aren't we? We end up participating in our own deception.
And these AI fakes, they're not just pictures. They create these hyper-realistic events that feel completely real. They can sway opinions, spark outrage, even cause real-world chaos instantly.
The realism bypasses our critical thinking. And the speed. That fake bridge video showed how fast this stuff spreads. It's often way faster than fact-checkers can debunk it. Misinformation gets a huge head start.
So being digitally literate, having that skeptical eye, it's not just a nice-to-have skill anymore, is it?
No way. It's basic survival in this information environment. Without it, you're just navigating blindfolded through a minefield of potential deception.
Okay, let's boil this down. What are the essential takeaways here? Infrastructure versus illusion.
Well, first, the engineering truth. Real bridges, like Zhangjiajie, they represent years, decades sometimes, of planning, testing, human skill, Real achievement, they deserve respect, not fake demolition.
And the flip side? The lesson from the illusion.
Digital vigilance. These fake videos work because they tap into our emotions, our fears, our biases. But seeing how they work shows us exactly where we need to be stronger. We need better media literacy, better critical thinking. It shines a light on our own weak spots.
Which means education is key.
Absolutely. Transparency about AI, education about media literacy, tech skills. These aren't optional extras anymore. They're fundamental. You need them to navigate the modern world, period.
So it all comes back to that old saying, maybe updated for the digital age. Trust but verify.
Precisely.
China's glass bridges, they're real, they're impressive feats of engineering, they stand strong. But that fake video, that illusion, it teaches us something maybe even more vital right now.
Which is?
That in this world, this AI-infused world, being skeptical isn't being paranoid. It's just necessary. It's survival.
We have to consciously build that digital wisdom, as you called it, for ourselves, definitely, but also help others around us, too.
Right. So for you listening, here's the actionable advice. Number 1, question everything, seriously. That viral video, that shocking headline, that thing that makes your blood boil, take a breath, pause before you believe or share.
Number 2, look for other sources. Don't just take one post or one video as gospel. Can you find the same story on reputable news sites? Are other credible sources talking about it? Cross-reference. It takes an extra minute, but it's worth it.
And number 3, keep learning. Build that digital wisdom. Pay attention to resources that help you spot fakes. Practice looking for those inconsistencies we talked about. It's a skill, and like any skill, it gets better with practice.
Treat it like exercising a muscle.
Exactly. And maybe the final thought to leave you with is this. The most important bridges we need to build right now, they're not the ones made of glass and steel. They're bridges of knowledge, of critical thinking, and maybe most importantly, a real commitment to finding and sharing the truth. Learn these lessons from things like the fake bridge collapse or risk falling for the next big digital lie.
Well said. The stakes are incredibly high.